more colorful life, and welcome back to my channel. I'm doing live mini tarot readings for $15 today, and if you're clicking on this video after it's already been uploaded, don't forget to like and subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you never miss when I do these live sessions. I often go live for free as well. So yeah, that's why you really want to ring that notification bell. And if you're just tapping into this video, you're just clicking on it, this session's already sold out. So of course, once again, don't forget to ring the bell so that you don't miss my next one. So we've got just a couple people left. We got 11 people left to do, and we're gonna start with the next person, who is Geraldine. I remember you, Geraldine. Oh, happy birthday, Geraldine. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay, so Geraldine, you know you've already gotten like a lot of readings. You mentioned you got readings from me before on your love life, and you're just kind of wanting an update. And yeah, that's totally fine. Like, I give people love readings a lot. Sometimes we see predictions. I always tell people to take timelines with a grain of salt. But I'd love to give you an update. A lot of energy has shifted recently. There could be, you know, different timelines. Honestly, I clear my energy after every reading. I don't always remember what I pull for people, although I do remember your name and I know I've done readings for you before. Like, I remember you and your energy, but I don't remember what I pulled for you about love. So this is nice. Like, we can kind of wipe the slate and see what's coming up for you. So happy birthday. I'd love to see what's going on in your love life. So let's pull some cards for you, for Geraldine. I love this message. It's so sweet, Geraldine. The first card I'm getting for you is the High Priestess, which I take this as a message that you have, you know, you've been single for a little while here, and you have really tapped strongly into your divine feminine energy. I see that, like, you're being really receptive, your creative energy is really high, and I would say that this is a sign that you're ready. You're ready for love, you're ready for a connection, there's no blockages. Whereas in the past, maybe we pulled some stuff of like, maybe we need to work on this or work on that to attract love or something. I don't know if I really see that for you. I also want to remind you that you don't have to be perfectly healed in order to manifest a relationship, because the right kind of relationship can be healing. You know, you can heal together in a relationship with someone. And so your guides are reminding you that you're worthy, and to just anchor yourself in that energy, and to know that even if you've been single for like a while, not to take that personally and think that something's wrong with you, or that you're awkward, or that you're ugly, or something like that. Because sometimes as time ticks on and we're single, we start making assumptions. We start thinking that something's off with us. And sometimes that's the case. Sometimes we do need to take better care of ourselves. Sometimes we do need to take better care of our physical appearance, because if we aren't really finding ourselves attractive and we're not putting in the effort, then how can we expect someone else to, you know? Sometimes we really do have to work on blockages or heal, you know, karmic wounds and stuff in love. But I feel like you've done a lot of that. You've done all the things, and you're aligned, and the energy's great, and you're worthy. And of course, you still have more healing to do, like everyone here on this planet. You know, we're constantly growing and healing and regenerating, and that's just the nature of everything on this planet. We all grow and evolve here, right? It's the only thing that's certain, that here on this earth, that we will grow, we will change, we will age, we will move forward. But yeah, I just feel like you're in the flow. And this card here is so sweet because it's the Six of Pentacles. And I see this image here really talking about balance coming, and like, you know, you being given this gift of a relationship and you being brought together with someone, and the universe like literally kind of pushing this person in your direction. And, you know, you see that this woman here is holding a bowl of water. And water always symbolizes emotion. And to me, it's almost like she's offering this person her heart. But her heart, look at the state of the water. It's very still. It's very calm. It's very peaceful. So it's almost like, you're ready to give your heart to someone and to feel safe and to feel at peace about it and for it to just be this natural thing. So, you're about to give this beautiful gift to someone and receive it in exchange. Definitely signs about something about to happen here. And then justice being served. This is just a message. You're going to get what you want. You're going to get what you want. And the owl here is about death and sometimes darkness. And I kind of wonder if you're wrestling with any thoughts of, I'm going to be alone forever. You won't believe how many people I talk to who are telling me they're going to be alone forever. And I've felt like that before myself. And some of these people, they've got evidence. They're like, I'm going to be alone forever because it's been 20 years or because I'm, a 60-year-old virgin or because I've never been in a relationship before, whatever the situation is. You got to be really careful if you start in your head telling yourself these things and creating evidence and fighting that position. You need to start looking for evidence that this is going to happen, that it's coming, that it's on its way. So start playing a game with the universe. Start asking the universe for signs and start looking for them. That white butterfly flying across your path, that's a sign love is coming your way. You're starting to see 222, 1111 everywhere, 777. Love's coming. You start noticing that you're seeing two swans, you're seeing twins, you're seeing people who are walking around with two children. You're starting to notice you're out somewhere and somebody, at a restaurant and you watch somebody propose to somebody. You were meant to be there. You were meant to see that. It's the reason. You hear a song come on the radio that's talking about, falling in love. That's the song. You were meant to hear that. Like, you see what I'm saying? Who cares if you're being delusional and you're making it up? Or maybe it really is a sign from the universe. Doesn't matter. Start playing this game. Start looking for evidence. Start getting excited about it. I really feel like for you, this is a message about manifestation. And sometimes you have to act as if you already have it in order to manifest that. And that can be hard when you're single, to start acting like you have a relationship. But I think that's why we get a lot of love coaches and people talking about how you should romance yourself. You should take yourself on dates. You should, love yourself first, So really ask yourself how you can put those things into practice, start doing it, and, start looking for evidence, start being excited. It's like a little secret that that no one else does, that your person's on their way. I'm kind of getting some vibes for you about that. So anything else you need to know about love? I really would love to do like a full, deep love reading for you. So and especially because it's your birthday, if you hit me up sometime before the end of this month, June, I can give you 20% off discount. Just email me and remind me and be like, what's up? It's Geraldine. I want my birthday discount, 20%. Hit me up and I'll shoot that over to you, if you're interested in that. But your guides are telling you that you're ready to get back out into proactively dating. I don't know if I'm picking up in your energy that you have been proactively dating. And that's what this is about. Like, there have been periods of your life where you have really focused on putting yourself out there, and lately it's like you're just kind of waiting for it to come to you. And that's great. Be in your receptive energy. Don't go chase somebody down. But to be honest, I'm getting this vibe to flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Practice making eye contact and smiling at people that you think are attractive, because that is an invitation. So next time you go to the grocery store, I want you to, it's homework. I want you to just, if there's anyone attractive in there, just smile and make eye contact. And I don't know, maybe they're married, or maybe they're not interested, maybe they just don't notice, but it's going to help you build confidence. And at some point, someone's going to meet your gaze, and they're going to see that as an invitation to come over and strike up a conversation with you. So, I want you to work on that, build confidence, a little bit of flirtiness. And this isn't about throwing yourself at people. It's just about giving lighthearted energy, giving that smile, practicing confidence, meeting somebody's gaze, not being intimidated, not hiding from life anymore, knowing that you are worthy. Yeah, your guides are just saying stay optimistic about your love life. They're saying, romance is kindled through playfulness. So cultivate playfulness in your life, have fun, do things that are fun, that you love. I really think about spending time in nature and soaking up all those wonderful energies. It's going to make you magnetic and attractive. And you're going to be getting to know somebody soon. Somebody's coming in. They want you to stay optimistic about your love life. Because, it won't be too far away that you're going to be meeting this person. I was asking, when are you going to meet this person? I didn't get any confirmation, but I did get Queen of Cups. So, like, love is around you, love is coming in, you're in alignment, make this a priority. Work on extending your network and making friends, because one of the main ways that people meet is through friend of a friend. You might think, the main way people date is through online dating, and that's popular, but no, people still, number one way people meeting is through friend of a friend, through their extended network. So if you don't have a good group of friends around you, you're not socializing very often, start there. Don't just go straight to trying to find a relationship. Work on friendships, and you're going to extend your social network. And so, they're saying Queen of Cups, go out there and get it. And, in many ways, it's coming to you. So I hope that resonates with you. Beautiful energy coming into your love life. Things are aligning. Different vibes around you lately. I mean, it's incredible. Happy birthday, dear, and thank you so much for your support. So we're gonna move forward. What's up, Senki? So great to see your name here. What's up, girl?
I'm here for an energy checkup.
Ah.
First.
So you're here for an energy checkup, Senki. Okay. And you bought 2 readings, so we're going to spend a little bit of time with you here, Senki.
First is ask about my placement. Am I on the right track to find one?
Okay.
Second.
We'll start there. I'm good. Okay, so Senki, we're going to read for you first about your placement, okay? So, are you in the right one? Let's pull you some cards.
I'm on the right track to find one.
Yeah, are you on the right track to find a good placement? I'm assuming that this is for, like, placement for a job opportunity. If for some reason it isn't, like, let me know. But yeah, you're wondering if you're on the right track for a placement. Whoa. That was crazy. That card, I really felt like I did not pull that. Like, someone else pulled that. You know what I mean? Wow. Well, your guides definitely know what we're talking about here, because the first 3 cards we pulled were all pentacles. Pentacles, pentacles, pentacles. And then this star card just shot out. I always forget, are you an Aquarius, Senki? This is the card that has a lot to do with Aquarius, but it is a card that's talking about how you're going to be getting a placement where you get to really shine, where you're actually going to climb up the ranks in this job or this career and actually be able to be like a leader or a manager, get a lot of experience. And I get this feeling like you're going to have a lot of leverage because of the kind of experience you're about to get in this new placement. It's going to give you leverage after maybe like a year or 2 of working there, to where you're able to go to the next job and get the next opportunity, and for it to be like legit. Like, you're going in at the top. You have a big position. It kind of reminds me of somebody who like starts off as like a graphic designer and then they end up becoming like a creative director, or they end up managing like a whole team of people or something. Oh, so you're a Libra sun, Leo moon, Taurus rising. I mean, with the Leo moon, it makes so much sense. You're getting this star. And then I love your Taurus rising too, because you're like so chill and like down to earth. That's like kind of the energy you're giving off. Man, it really seems to me like I've always felt like you're meant to do big things. You're such a unique person and you have really bold energy. And I feel like you just get bored. You're not a follower, you're a leader. And so you constantly need to be kept on your toes. You constantly need new opportunities. You need to have a team of people under you, and you need to have like full creative control. And I think that's where you're going to end up. That's what the star is. Somebody who is, excuse me, leading a team of people. And I see very, very high paycheck too. Very, very high paycheck. I'm also seeing something about travel. I'm looking into the job you're going to get after this one. I don't know why, but it's like this job's the stepping stone, okay? This job is the stepping stone. And this placement is the stepping stone. And you're going to be building. And I will say that the pay is going to be kind of like, meh, you know? Not the very best, but like doable. But what you're building and the opportunity that you get and the experience that you get, you take that and then that's your leverage, and then you become the star. And so your guides are really asking you to spend some time, like to go within, to really put out what your dream is. Because I feel like you're looking around for this opportunity or for these placements with just thinking like, I just need to get something. And your guides are saying like, remember, that's not how you manifest. You have to have a clear intention. You have to like really know what you want specifically. So I would just suggest to grab a piece of paper and write down, I'm so thankful that I landed this job and this opportunity that's helped me like to get more experience, so that I, maybe to write something similar to what I saw on these cards about how you can use this as a stepping stone to get exactly what you want and how things are going to be moving forward really quickly for you. Write that out as if it's already happened. And the magic words to use are the I am statement and also gratitude. So I'm so thankful that this happened, and just describe it like that you found the job and what the whole process was like and how everything went down and like what the benefits are and what it did for you. And, once you kind of have that figured out and you know what you're looking for, then you can go back to the drawing board and start looking for more these opportunities from this viewpoint. And you're going to watch how fast things are going to be magnetized to you. So I'm seeing the moon. It's about having a clear vision. And then the hermit is like, pull back and spend some time. Like this is about meditation or about journaling. Just giving yourself time to think and daydream. So, anything else you need to know about this placement? Yeah, and they're saying fun is so important for you. Like, the job is going to be fun. And like I said, the pay isn't like the next job you get after this, the pay is like insane. And you're like, drinks on you, basically. But they're saying the fun is going to make it worth it. And they're saying, yeah, you're getting into the industry of your passion right now, and like everything's going to work out. And there's even something about being a little bit secretive, like maybe not telling everybody that you're looking for this job or you're looking for this placement, because it might subconsciously put more pressure on you to perform or to make it happen. Kind of just be chilling and like, don't tell anybody what your plans are. And then you're going to come out of left field with this cool opportunity. And, that's the time to kind of put it out there, I guess. They're saying something about how like sometimes we betray ourselves when we're going around and telling everybody what we're trying to work on and what we're worried about, and like time to, move forward and just get this done, and you're going to celebrate. And they're saying, yeah, you have so much potential, like you have no idea. So amazing. So let's do your next question. So this is for you again, Senki. This is your second question.
Well, like another check, the panel self-reliance about 2 minutes ago, but just been fed. But only one more than that.
Yeah.
So we can see if there's anything I want to come in and see.
Okay. So you asked about somebody a couple months ago, and I remember this, and like you guys just ended up being friends, and so now your slate is kind of wiped clean in love, and you're wondering who's coming in. Well, I know you. You never have trouble attracting love. You're so charming, but it's about finding somebody that can, first of all, hold your attention. And second of all, want the same thing that you want. So let's see. Hopefully the next person who's coming in, we're going to see some good energies, and then, yeah, let's see what's up. Who's coming in for you? I think what you're looking for is someone that you can have that, like, really deep mental, kind of intellectual connection with, but also somebody who you have incredible, like, chemistry with. And for you, it's either been one or the other. You've had relationships where you had this, like with the last person, you had this really great mental energy and connection, but it's almost like physically maybe the chemistry wasn't there, or it just wasn't, like it wasn't everything. It wasn't checking all the boxes, is what I'm trying to say. So what I'm trying to tell you is that this next person who's coming in is going to check all of the boxes. And when I see this card, it's such a sweet energy. It's somebody that you can really let your inner child out with. Somebody also that's going to be really loyal to you. Because I feel like when you have your heart really set on someone, you're really, really loyal. And that's why you need to feel secure before you can really open up your full self to someone. And so it's like you need that. And so I get the sense that this person is going to make you feel secure, is going to be really loyal. They're not going to be unsure about you. And unfortunately, just from the readings I've done for you in the past, I've realized that a lot of the people that you've dated, for one reason or another, have just been unsure about you, and or you've been unsure about them. And so what I'm trying to say is that both of you guys are going to feel very sure of each other, very sure of the connection, very loyal to each other. And and this says calling in your soulmate. This card is not to be taken lightly. It's definitely a sign that, like, someone's coming in. And this is telling you to get out there and flirt, that you don't really need to clear any energy or grieve anything or heal, give yourself time, like that you could honestly just get back out there and go flirt. And I get this energy of once again, the way that you fall in love with this person is through the conversations. I have a feeling that you're going to be at some type of social event, kind of like kickback or party or something, and this could even be like work related, but everybody goes out somewhere after work, and then you, like, something like that, and you just get to talking, and it was almost like somebody that you didn't consider, or maybe someone that you didn't even realize was into you or something, or that you had a chance with, and then you guys just get to talking, and it's all downhill from there. You guys are just, I feel like it's the type of energy where you're just inseparable from the moment that you meet. It's not love at first sight. It's love at first conversation. And it doesn't mean you won't be attracted to this person. I just feel like it's like a surprising connection. You're like, whoa, I had no idea I was like literally going to meet this person today. And then like your life changes. Yeah, so I see you guys, the relationship does take off kind of fast, but it doesn't feel like it's toxic or that they're love bombing you or anything like that. It just, you guys just fit, and you're inseparable from the moment that you meet, and there's never a question of like, if they're into you or not. It's very possible you end up like making out or something, like literally the first day that you meet, and it's just that I can't even, like, I'm literally tongue-tied right now because I feel this beautiful energy. So is there anything else you need to know about this person? They're coming, I can feel it. Yeah. They're saying the hardest thing about this is that you might feel like you need time to process it because it just like it happens so fast and you had no idea. It's very unexpected. So there could be some type of element like they're older than you, or you didn't know that they were gay, too, or like you didn't realize that they, like, you're like, oh my god, I had no idea this was even an option, or this person was an option, or like I said, I had no idea that when I was gonna walk into this place tonight that I would walk out with like, this incredible person. So it very much is very random. And they're saying that it will take time. Even though I feel this energy around you, this could very much be 6 months to a year from now. Because I tend to like kind of tap into the future, when I'm doing these readings a little bit. So this could be the month of May, and this is Pentacles. Pentacles is a longer time frame. This could be May of next year. This could also be 5 months from now. It's also possible you might like date or hook up or hang out with a couple people before this person. It's possible I'm just picking up on the next person that you're really going to have a wonderful, deep connection, relationship, something long-term with. So keep that in mind. This is you really wanting to have a summer romance, summer relationship, but I just don't know if I see that happening. Doesn't mean that you won't have fun or meet people or have anything romantic going on, but I just, like I said, I don't know if this person's coming that fast. This person is very, very, very girly. I keep getting messages about them being like very sweet and just like very feminine and like very ethereal, and like they look like a fairy or an angel or something. So definitely you're looking for somebody who has very small, tiny, delicate features and very whimsical, and might even have that ethereal kind of style. I'm definitely paying attention to jewelry. I'm seeing a lot of jewelry. I mean, tons of people wear a lot of jewelry. It's kind of vague, but that's just what I'm picking up on. They definitely seeing something about them being really drawn to light colors, pinks and whites and baby blues and light yellows, and yeah, very feminine style. And yeah, this is 2022, so they could be saying maybe it will come by the end of the year or very soon into the new year. So yeah, I hope this resonates with you. Thank you so much for asking a question and for your support and purchasing 2 questions. I hope that helps you, dear. And oh, I'm reading all your comments now. Oh, I'm so glad that you like the readings. Thank you, dear. All right, so we're gonna move on. All right, Jasmine. I know you've been waiting so patiently for your reading, dear. Let's get you your reading. Jasmine P.
I want to know how Connor, Taurus, Sun, / Cancer, Moon.
Okay, hang on. So we're asking. So Jasmine, you want to know about Connor, who is a Taurus sun. Oh, Cancer moon. Taurus sun, Cancer moon.
He was so sweet, and then we finally went for the first date. He said he was shy, but Indian, and then suddenly said he didn't feel the connection. I didn't know.
What?
Very confused, and I didn't imagine it. But can you tell me his thoughts / feelings with this connection with person?
Okay, so basically, this guy, you guys were like talking and chatting, and then like you finally met up for a date, and you thought it went really well and you guys had all this chemistry, but then he told you that like he wasn't feeling the connection, and like then he was a little bit shy and stuff, and that makes a lot of sense because like I was thinking a Taurus sun and a Cancer moon and a guy, that's going to be somebody who's very, very emotional, somebody who's very, very connected to their mother, somebody who is in love with being in love, and is wonderful boyfriend and lover, And I don't know why I'm picking up on this information, but like because they seem so like submissive in real life, he's probably really dominant in the bedroom. I don't know, I just kind of got this energy like you guys would mesh well together and it'd be a great vibe. And then he also likes the comforts of life and nice things and so sweet and like just really great boyfriend material. I see why you like this person, why you felt safe with them, why you felt the connection, and like why this person would vibe with you. I just feel it. And so that's why you're confused. You're like, well, shit, like they didn't feel the connection. And you know what? Look, you have to appreciate his honesty. If he is telling the truth, it sucks. And sometimes we do feel things and we have a wonderful time with people, but for whatever reason, they're not feeling it. It could just be because they don't like brunettes. It could be because they are looking for something different. Who knows? Who knows? You know what I mean? But I guess that's why you're here for the reading. What really happened here? What's the truth? I'm going to try to help you. I'm going to do my best. I will use my intuition like you mentioned. And I'm going to tell you the truth. Whatever it is, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'll tell you that, okay? Whatever the cards say. So what happened here? How does he feel? Huh. I see why this is so hard for you. I see. Ah, I knew it. I was looking for this card. I knew it. I literally was just praying in my head. If this is true, if what I'm picking up on is true, give me this card. And I freaking got it. There's somebody else. They're still attached to somebody. I felt that right away. So what happened is they were seeing somebody. They broke up or something, on and off relationship. And, you know, first thing he does is he goes straight on the dating apps because he's that Cancer moon and he can't be alone, you know. And so he hits you up and you guys are flirting and everything's great. You have this wonderful date. But what happens after the date, you know? Shortly after, the ex or whoever that was knows. They can feel it, you know. They can tell that he pulled away and that he went off with someone else or something. And so they're trying to pull him back, suck him back in. And he's, you know, it's easier for him to just say, like, I'm not feeling it than it is for him to say, my ex came back or I'm still in a relationship. I also think he wanted to burn the bridge with you because he's tempted. He's tempted, like, to basically cheat on this person. And that could have been kind of what he was doing. I know he seems really shy, but sometimes shy people can be like I'm not talking shit on all shy people because I want to be careful what I say because I know I got a lot of shy people in the chat right now. We're all like empath, intuitive, shy people. But sometimes you'd be surprised what's going on in shy people's heads and what they're capable of, you know? And everybody's going to be like kind of sweet and shy on a first date, but there's something weird going on with him and this other person. And, you know, this says this person has been a source of stability for him and he just doesn't know. Like, basically, he does have feelings for you. He does. I wouldn't say they're like deep feelings. I would just say he's attracted to you. He's intrigued by you. And that if that date really was going that horribly, you would have probably felt it too. I think that's why you're so confused because you're like, did I miss something? Like, am I just literally delusional because I thought we clicked and then you're telling me we didn't? I think that's just why you're irritated because your bullshit meter is going off. Your feminine radar is telling you that was a connection. That was a soul connection, and a soul connection's usually felt on both sides. It might not be acknowledged, but it's like, it's a thing, you know, it's a vibe. And it's funny because I think you guys have a past life energy, messages about you guys just hitting it off, like you said. So you're not, that wasn't all in your head. And then even this card here, but your guides are telling you that you need to make the effort to let this person go. Because let's just say that I'm completely off here, or that I'm making shit up or something, and he really is telling you the truth, that he just didn't feel it or something. Then just respect that. Whatever it is, he's drawing a boundary with you and he's just trying to tell you, I'm not available, you know? And it's irritating that people do this, but what are you gonna expect with dating apps? You're gonna have to go through a lot of shit, you know, with the dating apps. And I'm not saying it's a bad way to date. If I was single, I'd probably go on the dating apps, but I'd just be understanding that I'd probably have to kiss a lot of frogs to find my prince or my princess. So your guides are telling you that somebody did come back in their life. They weren't completely unattached when they hit you up. It was a little bit devious. And I don't know if you're going to hear from them again, but I'm getting messages about them like being in some type of codependent and toxic relationship. Like that's coming up. Codependent, toxic relationship. And then this card, too. It's just like, I felt that energy and then it came out. When they were first flirting with you and all the texting that you guys were doing leading up to this date you had, they were really excited. Like they were like, you were like the first thing that was on their mind. They were butterflies in their stomach, just like you, and they were happy to meet you. But I feel like even when they came to meet you, they were already back with their person. I think that's why they were acting weird and shy, because part of them knew that they shouldn't be on that date with you, that they weren't really unattached. And it was like they were flirting with you in a moment of like them being broken up with somebody. And then it's almost like they didn't want to let you down to not go on the date because they knew they kind of led you on. And a part of them was kind of curious about the connection too. But then they went to the date and they felt guilty. And then like afterwards they were just, you know, of course, that's such a bullshit thing to do. Honestly, I'm like, I don't like this one. Like, it's almost like they went on the date to kind of stroke their ego, and because they were curious about you, but like, I think that's also why they were a little bit shy and reserved on the date, because like they were kind of guilty and like technically they were cheating on someone, and it was just weird. Like, I don't know. I'm having a hard time kind of showing you what I'm seeing in my head, but I hope that makes sense, you know? So let's see if we can get you any confirmation. So maybe it will help you to know that you're not crazy, but I know you really like this person and you felt that connection, but I would not, this person, if they're having trouble, I wouldn't. That's all I'm going to say is I would move on. That's what your guides are saying. Like, your guides really want you to make the effort and try to find somebody new and just, like, not let it get under your skin, because you, like, unknowingly kind of got sucked into somebody's drama, and I just feel drama around him. And look, this says, I can't give you what you want. I'm so sorry. I really felt something with you. But I know you will find someone better, a real soulmate. I hope you find them. So, yeah, like, that's the message. I hope that resonates with you. I'm sending you so much love and light. Girl, you deserve someone who's just going to be honest and upfront with you and be real and not, like, be shady like that. So, sending you love. You're going to find that. Who? Kurt. Okay, Kurt, what's up? Okay. Okay, so Kurt. Will the person that you're thinking of be receptive to you pursuing her? Oh, what's up, Kurt? Kurt Casablancas. Is that for Kurt Cobain and Julian Casablancas? I just kind of want to know if that's like what your name is for. That's cool. Icons. Yes. Oh, that's cool. I love the Strokes. I can't listen to them anymore though because I literally have way too many memories attached to that band from like back in 2008 when I was a hipster. Okay. So Kurt, well, the person that you're thinking of, well, first of all, I get this card was on the back of the deck, and I get this sense that this person trusts you. Like, I almost feel like, I don't know if you guys go way back or something, but I feel like you guys go way back. And can you let me know that if this is somebody who's kind of newer in your life or if you guys go way back? Because I don't know, I feel like you guys go back. Will she be receptive to Kurt? Will she be receptive? She's newer. Weird. I guess I was asking because I was trying to tap into, like, I don't know, I was trying to figure out, am I tapping into a past life connection or is this from this life? So I guess when I say you guys go back, I'm going to say that, yeah, there's a past life connection or something. Like, basically, it's very familiar for you guys to... Okay. How does she feel? How does she feel about Kurt? Okay. So in answer to your question, I think yes. I think that she would be receptive to you, like, pursuing her. I know, like, before you go shoot your shot with this girl, like, you kind of want to, like, double check. Like, am I going to make a fool out of myself? And that's a risk that you take, you know? Regardless. But I'm just going to double check. Okay, so here's the deal. My pendulum went to kind of like no at first, and then it swung to yes. And that's totally the energy I'm getting. I feel like she thinks you're a good guy. She's not like creeped out by you. She's not like getting bad vibes off you. That's good to know, right? And there is a part of her that has imagined or thought about what it would be like to be with you, if you know what I mean. She's definitely thought about it. She's like pictured it. She can see it, you know, wonders what it would be like, you know, to make out with you or to, you know, hook up with you or something. But this is an interesting woman. She is somebody, I forget what it's called. What's the type of person where they can only fall in love with someone or feel like attracted if they have a mental connection? Can you Google that? It's like there's a word for it. Anyways, there are certain people who like really only feel super attracted to someone if they feel like they can have mental stimulation from them. So like conversations, interesting conversations, laughing, building that intimacy is going to be important for her. Whereas other people might just have a strong physical attraction to someone and just be like, yeah, I'm good, like, let's just do this. We're, you know, we talk a little bit and like I'm feeling it. It just might take her longer to make up her mind if she really likes you or not, you know? And that doesn't mean that you're not cool. What? Yes, sapiosexual. Yes. Okay, so basically people who are sapiosexual need to view somebody as like interesting and intelligent, and they need to have like mental stimulation with the person before they're like, let's do it. Or like before they're just like, let's do this whole thing, you know? So I think that's why we're getting this. It's almost like your guides are trying to tell you like, this is the best way to win her heart, is through heart-to-heart conversations, is through, you know, and this isn't about impressing her with your intellect or, you're putting on some type of air or personality that's inauthentic or unnatural to you. But really, like, she wants to talk. You need to talk. You need to take this girl somewhere with a cool atmosphere where you can just talk and really talking. I also feel like your guides are telling you not to come on too strong to this girl. She kind of likes the bad boys. She kind of likes people who are too hard to get. She wants what she can't have. So you can't pursue her too hard. You need to not, don't play games with her or anything, but you're going to have to be tactful. You're going to have a good approach. Don't get too in your head about it. But I really do see that, the playfulness, the flirting, just kind of keeping it simple, not coming on too strong, and maybe just focusing more on enjoying her company and having interesting conversations. Letting a couple of days pass before asking her on another date. Like, just, don't come too thirsty for her. Let it build up, and, I'm just getting vibes about how to approach this girl. Finances and career. I don't know what's going on for you in your finances and career right now. You definitely don't have to have it all figured out in order to snatch this girl, but there's something about, like, she expects to be with somebody that is going to pay for shit and isn't broke. So I don't know what's going on for you there in that department, but, be prepared to treat her. You don't need to, like, be obnoxious and, like, take her somewhere crazy expensive and try to show off or anything, but it's like, being thoughtful. Like, maybe one of her love languages is gifts. So pay attention if on your first or second, third date, she's telling you about something she always wanted to get or a certain book, and you be thoughtful and buy it for her and give her a little gift like that. Those little things are, like, and be casual about it, but it's thoughtful, it's sweet. She'll remember you. So she can't wait to see you again. She really is. This says there's no one else. So that means this is the perfect time to shoot your shot because no one else is trying to go after her right now. She's a little confused because she thinks that you might have moved on. I think what happened is you kind of tested the waters with her a little bit, but you weren't sure what signals she was sending you back. So you got a little nervous or intimidated, and you're kind of backing up to think, like, okay, I'm getting my shit together. I'm gonna go back in there, And I think you should do that. Is about, like, if she was into you or not, because she was kind of going through a stressful period a little while back there. But what I'm trying to say is the energy's aligning. You should definitely go for it. She is not sure. This says, I'm not sure if my feelings for you are strong enough and I don't want to hurt you. So she hasn't made up her mind about you yet. And that just tells me you need to be more confident. You need to be more confident. Go in there with because confidence is the sexiest thing. You could be the fuggliest guy in the world, but if you're confident, that makes you hot. I don't know. Sometimes there's such thing as ugly hot. Like Adam Driver, he's ugly, but he's hot because he's just got this booming voice and he's just, like, strong, and he's just, like, he's confident. Anyways, I'm going to stop going off about Adam Driver, but you know what I mean? She can't wait to see you again. And your guides are saying you need to clear your energy from your ex and just, like, release that 100%, and your energy is going to be free for you to move forward. I hope all this makes sense. Basically, just a lot of tips for you on how to shoot your shot with her. Don't be intimidated by her, but just know you're going to have to learn this woman. You're going to have to, figure her out. I kind of think of like a flower that's kind of slowly unfurling, like revealing its beauty. Like, as you get to know her, you're peeling away different layers and, like, have fun, discovering the mystery of this woman, and she'll reveal herself to you in time. Just be patient and have good game. And it's probably why you like her so much. She's not so easy. She's a little hard to get, and I think she's attracted to you. And I think, like I said, that she can see herself, like, with you, but she's not sure yet. And I think it's because you need to make more effort. You need to pull up, but you also need to not be too thirsty. You need to, she's going to make you work for it, this girl. I'll tell you that. So I hope that resonates with you. I think you have a good chance with her, and I think you have a lot to offer. Just be yourself, be confident. Moving forward.
I think it's
This is for, let me see.
Angge.
Angge. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I don't know if it's like Angie, but this is for Angie. Angge. Angie. Angge. Angie.
Hi, 3 months ago I started talking to this guy, and ever since I started talking, I felt like we meant each other. I don't even mean it romantically, I just felt like we meant each other and started having good friendship.
Oh.
He's from another country, and I'm not. So sometimes we flirt with each other in the sense it's not physically close to me, it's not really awesome. I don't know where this connection is heading. My plans this year were trying to abroad, but apparently plans change, so I'll probably get out of January next year. There's any chance we'll meet in person.
Okay.
His name is Matt.
Oh, that's cute. Okay, so you met this guy named Matt, and I'm assuming it's like online, and you guys have not met yet. And you just kind of feel like he's meant to be in your life. You have this feeling like you want to, you want to meet him, and not even obviously you guys have flirted a little bit, tiny bit of romance energy, but you guys more than anything have developed a friendship. And so you would love to meet him and kind of see what the vibe is. And you were supposed to go abroad soon, but you're actually thinking it'll be more like January of next year. So you just want me to look into the energy of this connection and maybe see if you guys will be meeting up, ever meet in the future. So yeah, we can definitely do that. Okay. So the energy between you and Matt. It's so funny because this is about traveling overseas, traveling abroad. Funny. I feel like your guides know. They're acknowledging, yeah, you met someone from abroad. Well, the message I am getting is that, like, now is definitely not the time. Like, this is the death card, and, like, I do see things in your life right now that are kind of falling apart. Not in a bad way, it's just sometimes we have to let go of people, places, situations that no longer serve us. And so you having to reorganize your travel plans and probably making some big decisions right now and, like, kind of just getting things secure in your life. That's kind of the vibe. And there's also big manifestations coming, like really cool energy coming in over the next couple months, a new era in your life, rebirth. And so, yeah, I do feel like you're going to feel a little bit more settled towards, like you mentioned, January, the beginning of next year to travel or to take on this opportunity or something. So, but your guides, there's no message about like this he isn't good for you or you need to walk away or this isn't going to work out. I'm actually getting a message that's quite the contrary, that's telling you to stay dedicated to this. There could be something here. And I also see the dedication message. Like, he has been consistently in your life. Like you mentioned, there for you guys. You guys have been there for each other through a lot. This great friendship you've built. Online relationships are real. Not all of them. Not all of them. But at least this one is. So I will say this is a valid relationship. It's valid. Good energy here. And I actually am going to say yes. It's highly, highly possible that you guys will meet each other. I can't say 100% for sure because you're the one who got to book the ticket and get on that plane or whatever. But I think it's highly possible. And this is the fulfillment card. It's almost like you're going to get what you want. This card here is about, it's actually the perfect message for you guys. If you think about it, the salmon, this fish, in order to meet its mate, goes on this long journey, swimming upstream against the current, a great distance to go meet its mate. And so it's kind of telling the story of like the distance you're going to go to, the distance you might travel to go meet this person, this opportunity that's coming in the future for you to go find them. Even though it's a far journey, could be worth it. And then this here is another good sign. This is the green woman, and she represents like passion and nurturing. And I always see these two figures right here representing like a male and a female or whatever, like two people coming together in love. Like how the universe will like pluck somebody from here and put them there and then grab this other person and be like, you guys. So it's very interesting how, if this is true love or there's a connection here, it doesn't matter how far apart in distance you are. The love will always find a way, and friendship will always find a way too. So I'm definitely getting messages about this, like you said, kind of being meant to be. And it doesn't mean that they're going to be your one or that you're going to marry and live happily ever after. Although, if that's something you want or you want to dream about, go for it. I'm not seeing any messages that are saying that's going to happen, but I'm also not seeing anything that's saying it's not going to happen. So definitely take this day by day. There is chemistry here. There is something romantic going on here. And I got true love too. So, and we were just talking about how true love always finds a way. The only thing I would say is that, like, I'm just being like a mom here. I'm just being like real here. Maybe a little traditional. But I think for a woman to go all the way out to meet a man, sometimes I think the man should come to you. If he wants this, if he truly wants to be in your life or wants to see you in person, maybe he should find a way to make that possible. Sometimes it might be chasing to go all the way across the country to meet someone. It's like, but I don't know, maybe you could be the one to take the risk and you'll have to see, are they going to reciprocate? But if you already had plans to go abroad anyways and it's just like convenient, might as well, I kind of get that vibe off of it too. But that's something you're going to have to talk to Matt more about, is like, how willing is he to come and do that? And I do see something about him not having as much money or not being able to make that happen. But I'm like, is he really in a position then to be dating somebody seriously if he's not going to make that kind of effort? Why go pursue an online long distance relationship if you don't have the ability or the means to do something about it, or go, if you're going to expect the woman or to go come after, I don't know, what I'm saying? So that's like, I'm picking up on that a little bit of like, also there's safety. You don't truly know who this person is. You never do. And I watch true crime sometimes. So girl, I'm just going to say, but I talk to people every day who are meeting people on, I don't know what it is. It's like Tinder abroad or something. And some people I talk to are having good experiences. And I know people who've met somebody that way, and you got to open your heart to love and take a risk. So, there's definitely some stuff you got to think about when it comes to your personal safety, when it comes to like, if you relationship roles and dynamic and like kind of what you want from him. It is possible you go and you make all this effort and he's not able to reciprocate. So it would be good to talk to him to see, once you guys get closer to this, what he's willing to do, what he's able to do, what effort he wants to put in, especially if you're the one taking the risk to go out there first. But I'm not seeing any, this is clarity. You need to get clarity with him, but I think it might be too soon to be talking about that. If you're not able to go see him till next year, it's like, maybe just spend the next couple months getting closer, talking more, seeing if the romance takes off, and, you'll get clarity on what he's able to do, what position he's in, and, because, you don't want to be with somebody where you're going to have to make all the effort. You're the one who's spending the money. You're the one who's going out, especially if it's long distance. That's a recipe for disaster. So you really got to see where he's at. And that's what they're saying. You got to really, what do you want? What's best for you in this relationship? There's a passion here, though. There is a passion here. I feel it. True love, passion, chemistry. And you guys, those are some things to consider, but honestly, don't get up in your head about it. Have peace. Because what's happening right now, you have a wonderful friend and a sweet little flirtation and romance, and it's just natural and it just feels great. And there's no red flags really where you guys are at right now. And it seems good. How does he feel? He's like, you're so good to me. Like, you're so good to me. Like, yeah. He enjoys the energy, the friendship, the connection. He feels like you've helped him awaken. Like, you guys have a spiritual connection. Like, you've really witnessed his true self and accepted him. And, like, he feels like he can be more himself. Like, it's been a healing relationship. That's cool. He loves staying up late and talking to you for hours. He likes looking at your photos. He thinks that you're attractive. He thinks you're living your best life. But he also doesn't know how he would fit into your life. So these are just normal things I get with long distance relationships. The whole, like, you know. But I think you should take it one step at a time. Ultimately, yes, I think you're going to have a chance to see him. I don't see this relationship going anywhere anytime soon. I think this is somebody in your life for at least a while. I sense it moving forward. So I hope this resonates with you. Thank you for your support. All right, we're going to move forward. So Cheyenne, what's up, Cheyenne? Okay. Getting asked this question a lot today. Probably should do a reading for this. Okay, so Cheyenne, how does your partner feel about your relationship? Like, currently, like, where are they at? So, this is for Cheyenne. How does your partner feel about the relationship? Cheyenne. How does your partner feel about the relationship? Cheyenne. Okay, so the first message that I'm getting from your partner, like their energy, is like, obviously, if you want to know how your partner's feeling about you, you should probably ask them, have open communication with them. But I kind of see why that's hard for you to do right now, because your partner has kind of been like emotionally ghosting you. Because I got this message about ghosting, but like obviously, they haven't physically cut you out of their life or anything. It's just emotionally they've been distant. They've been kind of like dissociating a little bit. Maybe they're not very much connected with their own feelings right now. It might not be that I don't think it's like they're not feeling connected to you. They're not feeling connected to themselves. That's why it's making it hard for them to connect with you. You know, the whole, like, if you're not really loving yourself, it's hard for you to, like, accept love from someone else. It's like kind of that energy of like, I just feel like your partner hasn't really been making time for themselves to kind of sit around and think and like dream about what they really want. And I think your partner is at a crossroads right now and they need to figure out what they want out of life. It's not necessarily what they want to do with their job or their career, although I do feel like money and finances and stability is a lot about what they're stressed about. And that makes sense. We have the pandemic and there's like I don't know what it's even freaking called. The recession, the freaking Great Depression, the friggin' bank system taking a shit on itself. I don't know. But basically, there are some effects some people might be feeling because of some shifts happening on the planet right now, and your partner's one of them. And I think that they're being asked to step up. I also feel like your partner, I don't know if they're a male, but I just feel like they're the boy that's becoming the man. Like, they can't screw around anymore. They've exhausted their youth. They need to grow up and they need to figure their shit out. And so they're feeling stressed because they know that like the time's up. They can't, like I said, they can't dilly-dally around anymore, and then some choices need to be made. So your partner needs time and distance and space to make these choices for themselves. But I feel like because you're feeling them drift away from you and you're feeling this like emotional ghosting and like distance from your partner, that's causing you to like, you know, want to be with them more, needing more energy from them, more support from them, more time from them. So I don't know if you're one of those couples that's like every time that you're off work, you're always with each other. Every weekend you're together all the time, like rarely apart from each other. It's very, very, very sweet. But I think my biggest advice to you right now would be consider like joining a gym class or having a girls' night like every other Saturday or something like that, so that you can give yourself a little time away from your partner where you're out and you're having fun and you're busy, and it's not like you're just like giving them space to think or we're taking a break. It's not dramatic or anything. It's just like, I'm busy, I'm over here, I'm doing stuff, you know, I decided to put this in my schedule. And, you know, that way your partner gets a little bit of space to have that time to think, to kind of be depressed, to like figure it out. Right now, you want nothing more to lift your partner's energy up, to help them feel better, to help them get out of their rut. But sometimes the best thing you can do for your partner is to allow them to be how they need to be. Like if he needs to be depressed right now, they need to be depressed, like let them have that. Like don't try to change that, accept that, and you know they're gonna figure it out. Trust that your partner has amazing guides and intuition and like is gonna figure this out, but they might need a little bit of space. And if you're with them 24/7, they're worried about you. They might be feeling a little bit, you know, suffocated, and you know, just a little bit of space. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. And all of a sudden, you've got all these stories to tell your partner. You're all happy because you went out and did this and that, and they also like figured something out, and they have this new plan, this new idea, and you guys are getting all excited, and you can like move forward together. And funny enough, that's created through having a little bit of distance, healthy boundaries, and a little bit less codependency. So this is a message that your partner really wants to make the effort with you and is in this to win this. It's funny because I got the I don't really do long-term relationships card reversed. So it's like, it's almost like they want this with you. So they're still on the same page. It just, whatever they're going through is kind of personal. I also feel like your partner, you know, it was just Mercury retrograde, and they could be thinking, I do not want you to think of this in a bad way, but they could be thinking about past relationships. They could have maybe had a dream or a nightmare or a memory or some stuff coming up that could be related to this time of year, or could have just been brought up by Mercury retrograde. So they're like processing things, and they might not be able to tell you. They might not be able to tell you like, you know what, my ex did this and this to me, and I'm thinking about it because this is the time of year we broke up like 6 years ago, and like I'm kind of pissed, and like, you know what I mean? Like there's might just be some things they can't tell you or they don't know how to say. And so that's what this is about, is like they've kind of been avoiding telling you like what's really going on because they might not have the words or the language to tell you that they've been thinking about the past, or that they've been feeling kind of down or a little hopeless lately, or that maybe they're mourning their youth. Because you need to mourn your youth. I don't know if people realize this, but there have been times in my life I've gotten depressed and I realized I was mourning my youth, because all of a sudden I got to a point and a chapter closed and I was so excited for the next one, but I missed what I had. And I see your partner as a very nostalgic person and they think a lot about the past, and it could be because of some trauma and things they had. And so they're in any time periodically to kind of be alone and process these things. Don't take it personally. When you realize your partner's in one of these moods, find a way to kind of just graciously excuse yourself, you know, give them the out, you know, tell them like, hey, do you want me to come over, or do you have some stuff to do? And they might just be like, yeah, I got stuff to do. Like, let them, you know, you're not entitled to like 100% of your partner's time and space. Remember that. I don't know why. I just keep feeling this. I keep getting absence makes the heart grow fonder for you. Now, when you give your partner a little bit of this space, all of a sudden they're going to be missing you. They're going to feel this says, I feel your energy around me when I see your favorite flower, watch a couple strolling together on the beach, or hear your favorite song. It makes me nostalgic for you. It's kind of funny. I feel like, you know, as soon as, you leave for a day or something, your partner's texting you, they miss you, they made you dinner. Like, so that's the secret. Make them miss you sometimes. And your partner is absolutely in love with you. They're very stressed right now because some big decisions need to be made, but they're all about you and they're thinking about your future. I don't know if like they're like seriously thinking about marriage or even if you guys are married, but I just get this sense like they see you in their future. And I feel like they're in love with you and they trust you. They trust you a lot. And that's a big deal for them because I don't think they give their trust away easily. And this says this could be the one. I mean, they really think that you're the one. They're not thinking about anybody else. They think about the past a little bit, but it's not like they want to be with anybody from the past or anything. They want to be with you. And I love this. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So you guys are good. I just like that's some stuff I'm picking up on, maybe what your partner's going through, but I just feel like in some cases it's important to talk about it, but I don't think you should pressure your partner to open up about this. It's personal, deep, and I feel like they might not want to talk about it. They want to do something, they want to make some changes, and they need a little bit of space to do that. And they're in love with you, and you might feel like, oh no, they're pushing me away, but they're just like really in their head about stuff right now. And in their head, they're like, we're good, I'm happy, like I'm in a great relationship, all's well, like they're not tripping. So I hope that resonates with you. Thank you for your support. All right. Who?
Clods.
Okay, this is for Claudes.
I didn't hear it from last year. This summer I'm starting to change my water before that.
Oh.
I feel that I'm practicing others to lift me people. Whatever to find my tribe where I live.
Okay. All right. So, you have been hermiting for the past year, but now you're like ready to get out there and like make some new friends and meet some new people. And I think a lot of people are in this situation after the pandemic. You're not the only person that feels like, I could use some new friends, or wow, I just got really sucked into my own world there for a while and now I'm kind of alone and I'd like to meet people and have a group of friends and like get this whole thing started. So, yeah, I get this sense like it's a good time in your life to be putting yourself out there. Also, you've been like trying a new style and trying new clothes and like giving yourself a little makeover and like having a glow up. And that's so awesome. Get it, girl. You're so ready to go out there and be the butterfly, attract new things in your life. And it's funny because I'm looking at this card, the Hangman. I know you mentioned that you were the hermit, but maybe you weren't the hermit. Maybe you just needed to pull back and see things from a different perspective for a little while so that you can make some new choices and create some change in your life. And so, yeah, this is a celebration of you going back out in the world and meeting new people and trying new things. So, what was the question again?
Tribe in DC.
Yeah, meeting your tribe. Are you going to be able to meet your tribe in DC? Yes, 100%. You're going to meet your people in DC because this is the Fool card. This is like the travel card, going abroad, taking a risk, going somewhere else. And I got it reversed. So it's like, don't go anywhere else. It's right under your nose. And here's an opportunity. I see in particular, like one person who's going to become like your bestie. I actually see like a new best friend, but it's not toxic. It's healthy. And I feel like this is why you don't have friends right now, because you got burned. You had to cut people out of your life. And some of these people just naturally drifted from you, and like you just conveniently got busy and kind of ghosted them. But there were other people that just freaking crashed and burned out of your life because they were toxic. And sometimes people are good in your life for a certain period of time, and then I don't know, they just kind of go off their rocker, or you guys change. And some people just get progressively more and more toxic the older they get. When you're younger, it's like negligible because you're both a little toxic, because everyone when they're younger has these narcissistic tendencies, but then you grow out of it, and some people don't. So I see that's what happened. You grew, you changed. Sometimes life changes. You graduate school and everybody kind of scatters, and that's where you find yourself. But what I'm trying to say is you're going to have a new friend, and it's going to be like a bestie, and it's going to be very, healthy. And I'm getting this message not to write this person off, because they might have kids, or they might be like on a different place in their life than you. Like they could be married, or they could have like this really nice house, and like they could be from a different background or economic social situation or something, but like you just click with this person, and before you know it, you're making this incredible friendship, and it feels right. And so there could be an age difference, little background difference or something, but it's an interesting relationship. And this person is exactly where you are. Like I said, they might have kids and be married or something, not sure. This person is, the way they're going to want to work with you or collaborate with you in some way. That might be how you meet, or you kind of connect. And that's also what I'm thinking is, that could be a great way to make friends too. Like if you have some kind of project going on, or something artistic, or some type of hobby, to invite people to join you with it. Like, hey, I actually taking, pottery classes every Friday. You want to come with me? The first class is free. Like that kind of stuff. Like getting someone, I kind of just see you participating in something, or working on a project, or taking a class with somebody or something like that. You're really looking to enrich your life outside of work. I see that. I see that you're like just sick of your life being 100% about work. And yeah, your guides are saying that like that area of your life is secure and stable, and that you can work towards like this next vision you have of like having the community around you. So yeah, honestly, I see the community coming in. Queen of Swords, I keep getting messages about you letting go of people, or maybe being on the other side of a breakup or something. But this is a new beginning for you. This is the Ace of Cups. I keep seeing one friend. You're not like you're only going to have one friend, but one person who's going to be really special with you, and you guys together are going to go out and build your tribe. So a lot of times when you have a wish, or you have an intention, or you set a goal, the answer will come through a person sometimes. And so this person is going to come as kind of an answer to your prayers, and then you guys together are going to go out, hang out, mingle a little bit, and create this tribe around you, these friends, this group of friends. So, and I actually see it being like a mixed group. I don't think it's only a group of girlfriends. I see men, I see different kinds of people. I see, it just seems like a really cool crowd, and it's very, very interesting. I think some of these people too, you're going to meet through some type of, it seems like some type of activity that you sign up for. It could be like a Groupon, or like a touristy type of thing, or something like that you're going to do. And you meet people who are locals, and you just click because you're spending the whole day together doing this thing, and that you just end up getting numbers, and or going afterwards, everybody goes out to this bar. So whatever that, be on the lookout for opportunities like that. You're going to attract the best people to you because you have a very peaceful, stable, grounded energy. And it's funny because this is a card talking about scattered energy. And maybe that's how you felt in the past, but like things are solid now, and you're going to attract very peaceful, harmonious relationships. This is also a message about how you're not going to have to work too hard to find this person or this group of friends, that you can literally choose a path and decide this is the way I'm going to meet this person, and you'll meet them. So it could just be like, I'm going to go to this bar by myself tonight, or I'm going to go to this activity, or, you guys are just telling you, show up. There's a reason why you felt like you wanted to kind of give yourself a makeover, spruce things up, and like, I feel like you're just trying to work up the confidence to go somewhere alone, or to show up to this thing, or so look for those opportunities. And yes, it'll be awkward. You're going to show up alone the first time, but then after that, like, you've got this friend, and it's all downhill from there. So they're like, take the risk, take the risk, take the risk. That might also be why we got the Fool card. It is like a take a risk card. And then this right here is about something that just comes out of nowhere, just like bam, and it's just like amazing and fortuitous. And I think that's this friend. I think it's this friend that you're gonna meet. And I gotta move on, but I think she's gonna be the Queen of Swords. I think she's gonna be like an air sign, perhaps. And somebody who's very smart, very intellectual, probably like a teacher, professor, doctor, that kind of vocation. You can look up online, what's the personality of the Queen of Swords, and get like a whole report on it. And maybe you can be on the lookout for someone like that, but they'll probably find you. I hope this resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support. Okay. Yeah. I kind of want to take a break. Okay. I'm going to take a quick break, you guys, like just 5-6 minutes real quick to refresh my energy. And when I come back, we're going to do the last 4 people, right? We got 4 people. So thank you, those of you guys who are last, for being so patient. Make sure that you click into part 4, and I'll see you soon.